Good morning. Thank you all for being here today. When I planned this program called 20th Century Music and Beyond, I realized that having a theme like 20th Century Music is almost like not having a theme. Because from 1901 until now, our musical style has diverged as it never had previously. So there really hasn't been any dominant style in the 20th century. Music was constantly changing due to political climate, religion, arts movements, advances in technology, and huge shifts in style. Many composers, struggling to build any further on the music of generations gone by, reacted against established musical trends, creating exciting new forms and styles. The 20th century was also the first century of recorded music. For the first time, music could be experienced without any performers present. So of course that changed a lot of things. Patty and I are going to begin the program with a set of pieces by Norman Delajoio. He's an American composer, born in 1913, raised in New York City. His father was a vocal coach, a church organist, and his first keyboard teacher. In fact, he recalls seeing many Metropolitan Opera stars arrive at his house in Rolls Royces so that his father could coach them. At 12, he was substituting for his father at the Roman Catholic Church of Our Lady of Mount Carmel in Manhattan. By 14, he was the organist and choir director at St. Mary's Star of the Sea Church on City Island. He also studied with his godfather, Pietro Jan, who was the organist at St. Patrick's Cathedral. He studied composition at Juilliard, and he studied with Hinsdale at Yale and the Berkshire Music Center in Tanglewood. He taught at various places, Sarah Lawrence, the Man's College of Music, and Boston University. He wrote dozens of pieces, each for chorus, orchestra, solo voice, chamber groups, and piano, as well as scores for television and 3 operas. Church music, the popular tunes of the Jazz Age, and 19th century Italian opera were all influences on his style, which could both be austere and colorful. He had a strong spiritual bent, and he was especially attached to the story of Joan of Arc. He wrote 2 operas about her, The Triumph of Joan and The Trial at Rouen, later revised under the title The Triumph of St. Joan. There's one, the first opera he didn't like, so he decided not to perform that opera. And he developed his interest in Joan of Arc at the age of 12 when he found a children's book of the lives of saints in the organ bench that he played in church. He won a Pulitzer Prize in 1957 for a piece he wrote for string orchestra, and he won an Emmy in 1965. The work we're going to play, Stage Parodies, was composed in the spring of 1974. You all remember that year, right? And was conceived for developing young pianists. Delajoio believed that students of all ages and all levels should have quality literature available to them. So this set of pieces is a satiric portrait of various theatrical styles. I'll bet that you could find people that you could attach to these pieces. So I hope you enjoy them.